you talked about the cheating scandal, the admissions, right? And I watched that documentary on Netflix, and it was really interesting because here you have very affluent, well-connected people who know the power of college and going to the right college, so much so that they were willing to commit crimes. So that tells me they know the power of education. And thinking about Horseman, education is a great equalizer. Then you think of someone who might be first generation, parents never went to college, don't have much financial capital, and then they're thinking, well, and they might be very smart and brilliant by all accounts. I won't apply to this elite school because it's too costly. When the fact of the matter, they actually might get more funding being low income at a place like Harvard than maybe a state.
Absolutely.
And so the mythology and the not understanding. And so my question is, if poorer or less privileged people knew the rules, could they reverse engineer and leverage their station in life to get into these more elite, upward mobile spaces?
Those of us who study this would say no. and the reason is because if you are controlling the rules and limiting access to that kind of privilege and highly valuable forms of knowledge and connections and so forth, that if you get more access to that, or more people get access to it, one, it doesn't mean, to borrow a line from Anthony Jack, access does not mean inclusion. So you're still not have an inclusive community. But the other thing is that the elite and those in power would just change the rules. They would just change the rules, and then so you would never be able to have the latest version of the rules. You would have an outdated memo about how to get into these places. And then as soon as you thought you figured it out, then the rules of the game had been changed, and you're suddenly playing something that no one else is playing with you, and not leading to success. And so, part of it is it's just this kind of, this constant kind of within these schools is you got to be the winner in the game. And so part of the cheating and so forth, part of that means is that you win at all costs. And that's what I talk about in my new study, and what I found in my research more than ever is that, students at these elite all boys schools, the ones that, Kavanaugh and others went to, they're literally one of the main kind of lessons they're learning is win at all costs, be a winner.